Hello everybody, it's Bradley back on another fragrance review on the channel right here. Today is going to be on a very, very good gourmand fragrance by my standards. It's from the house of Hermes, from their Hermessence private little line right here. This is Ambre Narguile. So that translates to Amber Narguile, which that's pretty much like an amber-inspired interpretation of a narguile, which is like a Middle Eastern sort of a hookah thing. And you know, this is composed by one of my pretty much my favorite all-time perfumer, Jean Claude Ellena, JCE, as we like to call him. He is really an awesome perfumer. He's so talented. He's an in-house perfumer for the house of Hermes, and he just makes transparent fragrances like you would never expect. And all his creations are awesome and amazing, and I really enjoy his work. So I was quite interested when he put out a gourmand fragrance. How is he going to kind of make his transparent fragrances into a gourmand fragrance? So I thought that would be a pretty interesting scent right here, and it definitely is interesting. Yeah, he was inspired to create this when he was over his travels. Of course, he has to travel the world, and in his travels in the Middle East, you know, when he was just enveloped with these amazing aromas of the smoky waters from inside, like the narguile or the hookah, pretty much, and that's what inspired him to create this fragrance right here. This is classified as an oriental spicy with minute chords of sweet, warm spicy, balsamic, honey, and cinnamon. All right, let's really quickly take a look at the note breakdown. Here's what the little sample that I have looks like. The bottles look very, to me, very similar to what the Chanel Les Exclusives bottle looked like. Pretty much all the Hermessence line will look like that right there. Pretty nice in my opinion. So with the note breakdown, it doesn't have a note pyramid, but basically it has honey, benzoin, ladamon, musk, vanilla, caramel, tonka bean, cinnamon, rum, orchid, and sesame seeds. So a gourmand lover's dream in terms of the note breakdown, guys. Like literally it's going to have every gourmand note over the sun. Caramel, tonka bean, vanilla, honey, cinnamon. That's basically what you're going to get. It's, to me, the truest to life, photorealistic cinnamon bun I've ever smelled within a fragrance, period. Literally, it smells just like a fresh baked cinnamon bun, hot out of the oven with a nice heavy dose of icing over the top that's already been melted on. It's absolutely scrumptious and delicious, mouth-watering. That's how this smells. In the opening, very spicy with the cinnamon. It's a dry, arid, spicy, hot, warm, delicious cinnamon that really catches your nose. It's very authentic and very realistic. And basically, that's all I can describe it as, is a cinnamon bun. It actually captures that doughy, breaded quality that a cinnamon bun would have. You know, it just really smells like a pastry, and it has this doughiness to it, but also at the same time has the transparent quality. That's why I love JCE, because he makes these amazing transparent fragrances. Usually they're fresh, but this one is so interesting and unique because it's a gourmand, yet it has a transparent, sugary, airy thing that kind of envelops the entire scent, just makes it amazing. There is rum in here, but I don't smell really any of it, which I wish I did. I think that would make an extra little cool thing, but I don't smell any rum, unfortunately. All I get is a cinnamon bun, fresh out of the oven with the icing on top, a little bit of caramel here and there, but just a super sweet, gourmand, spicy, cinnamon, really warming scent. And I can't complain because I love cinnamon buns. They're one of my favorite morning desserts to have. I absolutely love them. And this is really, really well done in my opinion. So if you're looking for a great gourmand, a great cinnamon bun scent, this is pretty much the best on the market in my opinion. So in terms of smell, I'm going to score it a 4 out of 5. While I do love the smell of it, it is very sweet, and that's going to put a lot of people off you. If you don't like sweet fragrances, stay as far away from this one as possible. This one will give you a cavity and a heartbeat. I mean, it is super, super sugary, sweet, just like a cinnamon bun would be. But if you're into those things, this will be your new best friend because it's awesome. And it is transparent. I can tell the quality in here has a very high quality to it, and I can tell it's very well blended and very well composed. You can tell that there is a mastermind behind this one. But a 4 out of 5, like I said, it's a little bit too sweet at times for me, and it is just a cinnamon bun scent after all. So let's go on with the performance. You know, this performance is not as good as I was expecting. If we look at other cinnamon bun scents like Parfums de Marly Eau Joie and let's say Dolce Lisière, those both perform better than this one, which I was pretty surprised by. Projection-wise, in the first hour, it is very strong. That cinnamon really kicks out. It warms the air around you so nicely. But after that, it dies down extremely quickly and will just become a nice sort of a sweet cinnamon bun scent, skin scent almost, for about the next 5 to 6 hours is about how long it lasts on my skin, which is kind of disappointing because it is like a gourmand scent. You expect it to last kind of a long time, but it doesn't really perform as well as it should, especially for the very high price tag that it carries with it. I think the performance should be a lot better, but you know, it's not like terrible, but at the same time it could be much better. So I'm going to score the performance a 2.5 out of 5. I was looking for a little bit more out of this one. So now with the versatility, pretty much whenever you want to smell like a cinnamon bun, you can wear this. And for me, personally, that's not very often. I only see this working in the wintertime. This is an extremely warming scent. It literally warms the air around you, so I would not wear this whatsoever in any type of like even slightly warm weather. It has to be very cold, and in order for me to wear this. So where I live, that means the winter time, and occasions, I wouldn't really feel too comfortable wearing this thing on a date because I don't really know, this doesn't really seem like a date. I like wearing this casually for myself, to like Christmas time, very cozy, comfortable, usually indoors, but I can wear it outdoors pretty easily as well because it has a nice warming thing, especially in the cold weather, probably daytime more than nighttime. And you could dress it up under the right circumstances, but overall this is just not really a versatile scent. This is only for special occasions, almost like a novelty scent in my opinion. It doesn't have a very wide range of use, but this is for people who really are into fragrances and who really enjoy different types of scents and very realistic fragrances that try and copy something else. Versatility is only a score of 1.5 out of 5 for me. Like I said, really only winter time, sort of casual, special occasions, especially during Christmas time, because I get a lot of compliments like, man, you smell like Christmas, so that's what I get out of this one. So let's go right into the compliment factor, actually. I have gotten some compliments with this one. I get compliments like, you smell like Christmas, you smell like the holidays. It does get a good amount of compliments. This is unisex. I would say it leans maybe even a little more feminine rather than masculine because it is just so sweet. But at the same time, I got compliments from women with it, so that is fine. And the compliment factor is still pretty good. It's a 3.5 out of 5 for me. It does get some compliments. It could be off-putting to some people because of how sweet it is, but at the same time, a lot of people just really like this cinnamon bun vibe that it has, and it likes to draw people closer, so it is a pretty good compliment factor with this one. Let's go with the price now and the value. Very expensive. All these Hermessence fragrances are pretty up there in price. And this is going to run you about $255 retail for a full 100ml bottle. And considering of how lackluster the performance is, but it is a pretty unique scent and pretty high quality, I still think it's overpriced. Even with all the other Hermessence fragrances in the line, I think that they are all overpriced in my opinion. I would not pay, I'll probably pay $125 max for this. So with that, I'm only score the value a 1.5 out of 5. Definitely there are better options out there. I think the Parfums de Marly Eau Joie is a little bit better for the price because it lasts longer as well. So that's the value category. Asian sprays, I think really any age can wear it. It doesn't really have any age to me, and any gender can wear it as well. And with sprays, 2 sprays should be fine because the opening is pretty strong. Don't want to overpower too many people, but at the same time you need to spray it a lot because it doesn't really last so long. So okay, so let's go with a final rating of Ambre Narguile. This is a gourmand fragrance, one of my favorite gourmands, the best cinnamon bun I've ever smelled. If you love cinnamon buns, this will be your next favorite thing, I will tell you that. As a final rating, as a fragrance overall, all things considered, I'm going to score it a 7 out of 10. This is very limited use for me, but I really love wearing it around this time of the year, Christmas time, around the holidays. This has a very cozy feeling to me, smells just like a cinnamon bun. Performance not very good, so that brings it down a little bit. The value, the price, high price tag brings it down also. The compliment factor is pretty good as well, so I'm going to score it a 7 out of 10, a pretty nice gourmand fragrance. And very well composed and very well blended by Jean Claude Ellena. So that's my review of Hermes Ambre Narguile. Let me know what you think about this fragrance in the comment section down below, and also kind of let me know what you think about the general house of Hermes and the Hermessence collection more specifically. Let's get that conversation going down there. Then I'll see you guys later tomorrow. Christmas Eve is tomorrow. Got a very good video coming out for you, and of course Christmas Day with my giveaway. Don't want to miss either of those, so make sure you're subscribed to my channel so those videos will already be there for you. And I'll see you later tomorrow with another video. See ya.